Do Gajin even test their releases? A rant about Crossout by Dangerously Incompetent. Hey, it's a new release for Crossout, and what does this release bring us? Dawn's Children. Ah, yes, Dawn's Children. Bunch of technology. Hover tanks. Where's it gone? Not there. Is it? Yes, there it is. Hover tanks. That's what we want. Lovely. But apart from Dawn's Children, another thing this release was supposed to bring us was a shift in consumables. How you got consumables. You were no longer going to be able to get electronics or wires in missions. Let's have a look. Dumpy dum missions. Okay, that's the normal missions. They're there, they're there. Oh, wires. Oh, that wasn't supposed to be there, but it is. Okay, maybe they changed their mind. Electronics has gone. You can't get electronics in missions anymore. And it was all going to move to raids. So you'd have to use your daily allotment of fuel, or spend fuel you earned in missions, if you'd remember to fit your fuel tanks, and you'd won, and you'd survived. And all that, or the expectation of all that actually, caused a spike in the price of electronics. Let's see what they're trading for now. 1.7. Well, before that, they got up to about 2.2. I managed to sell a bit at that point. And before, they were around 0.8. So I said, yeah, it's well up, because people are expecting electronics to be hard to get. And they are. In fact, they're incredibly hard to get. Because now, we were expecting to see them in hard raids. And in the first release this morning, there was an extra hard raid. You can notice the hard raid cost has gone down from 100 to 60. Okay, that's nice. Do a bit more hards then. And there was another slot. This one's got coupons and copper as reward, and the other one had coupons and reward. But none of them gave reward of wires, none of them gave reward of electronics. Looks like they cocked up a bit. Oh dear. And then, about half an hour ago, another update. They patched their release, yeah. How bad is that? How do you not even test your releases? You know, from release, and it's less than 6 hours before they come up with a patch. That says to me that it's not something, not a bug that's been missed or overseen. It's you've really cocked up. You've shoved out to the public the wrong version of the release. That's what you've done. You've missed out that section of code that someone changed and said, yep, that, and then tested it and said, yep, that works. That puts the electronics in the hard raids. Everything's excellent. Off we go. And you've forgotten to get that bit in the patch that you release. And that's a cock up. That's a bad cock up. And the developers are going to be getting it in the neck for that. And I'm guessing it's not their fault. More on that later. So yeah, one release, one patch, and now there is no way of getting electronics. Where's it gone? Good job. I've got a cache of electronics. After I saw the price shoot up a couple of days ago, oh, that's funny. And then I noticed the news saying electronics was moving from missions to raid rewards. Oh, that explains the spike in price, because it's a player market. The player decides, us players decide what we're going to pay for it, what we're going to sell for. And so the expectation that electronics is going to be harder to get, therefore will be less of them, has shot the price up. Ooh. Now there's no way of electronics. I'm expecting that price to rise, and it's starting to. It'd gone up to like 2.2-ish, and then it's sunk down again to about 1.2, and now it's on its way up again. So, complete balls up. That's what it is. And the developers will be getting it in the neck, and they don't deserve it. I'm guessing. Because in my experience as a software developer, an analyst programmer, for things like Crossout, which is highly dependent on its public perception. To make money out of this game, Gajin are highly dependent on the public perception. If the public perception is this is a good game, it's a fun game, and you can spend some money on it, and you can have more fun, and it's going to last and play and play and play, then people will pay money for it. They'll spend money on it. You don't have to pay money to play this game. I'm playing it for free. But you can pay. Where's he gone? Yeah, here, look. Here's an encouragement. An engineer flag and a nuke spray can. And 300 coins. Wow, that's a bit of decor. Whoop-de-fucking-do. For 300 coins for 2.5 euros. Well, not a lot, but yeah. But there are other things. I've seen... Where's it gone? Here we are. The Inventor Pack. 70 euro. What's that? 60 quid? 50 quid? What do you get out of it? Some coins. Okay, a lot of coins. And I'm guessing you get all this. Here we go. You get all the bits for this vehicle. And people have paid it. I've seen them in battle. I'm thinking, that's a bit quick. That was my initial reaction. That's a bit quick. Hang about. Some of these things you need 6 hours to build one of them. And this guy's got 4. And it's less than 6 hours since the release. Oh yeah, you bought it. Paid to play. Well, fair enough. You got the money. You want to play it. And it's fun. Yeah, off you go. Anyways, yeah. So the public perception is if it's fun and it's reliable and it's going to be there for a while, people spend the money on buy these things at 50 quid a pop for a bit of virtual stuff. I wouldn't, but some people have more money than sense. Either they got no sense or they got lots of money. But anyway, enough of that. Getting back to the developers, they'll be getting it in the neck right now. Well, they got it in the neck this morning, as soon as somebody realised, hang about, you've messed up the electronics. And then they panicked, and the pressure was on. Get the electronics in, fix it, now, we're losing money, fix it. They panicked again, shoved out another release, and it's still messed up. Whose fault is it? Is it the developer's fault for cocking up? Or are they under pressure? I mean, anyone fucks up when you're under pressure. Everyone does it. Myself, under pressure, I go to pieces so fast people get hit by the shrapnel. So you put pressure on someone, they're going to mess it up sooner or later. If not each time, every time. So I'm, speaking as a professional programmer, I blame the marketing department because they set the timetable. They've shoved out all the advertising before the development has been finished. Some bright spark, some game developers gone, oh, we're going to do this and that tonight. Yes. And then some programmers got to implement all that. Well, programmer, database, internet connectivity guy, all those, the technical people, the people that actually make this game, that actually make it run, the people who write this stuff, yeah, the people who actually make the product that Gajin sells to us, the people that actually make the money. But that's not the perception in big companies. The perception in big companies is sales and marketing make us money. No, they don't. Maybe in the short term they might, but soon the customers cotton on that they're being told a pack of lies by marketing and go, stuff you guys, we're not giving you money, your product doesn't work. It's only if your product works that you'll be able to sell it. And it's the technical guys that make the product work. So I've got a fix for this. A fix for these shoddy releases with mistakes in them. Bugs in them. Well, not just a bug. It's one of the big functionality things of this release, and it's missing. It's messed up. No electronics. You can't get electronics anymore. That's pretty serious. There's going to be a lot of people going, well, if you get this wrong, you're going to get other things wrong. Nope, I'm not giving you money. I'm not spending time on this game. Goodbye. And no amount of marketing is going to get past that. So I blame the marketing guys for putting the pressure on. They've determined the schedule. Some developer guy came up with the idea. Then marketing was told, yeah, you tell people about this. Then marketing went, we've told people about this, but we haven't written it yet. We haven't sorted out the development. We haven't. It's got to be delivered tomorrow. Got to be delivered tomorrow. Why? Why has it got to be delivered tomorrow? You even managed not to give advance. You said it's coming. I'll give the marketing department of Gajin that. It's coming, they said. They never gave a fixed date. So the development team have got leeway, days, weeks, couple of weeks, to make sure everything works before they release it. But I'm back behind the scenes. There's a marketing guy going, we've told them it's coming, it's better come soon, better come soon, better come tomorrow, better come and make it, release it, release it, release it. We haven't fucking tested it yet. Release it! Otherwise you'll disappoint the public and we'll make no money. So what's the solution? Well, the solution in most cases is to fire 90% of the marketing team. Yep, you heard me right, fire 90% of the marketing team. Spend that money on developers. And when the developer says, it's not quite ready yet, listen to them. And if other people in your organization aren't listening to developers saying, we're not ready yet, issue the developers with cattle prods. And authorize them to use those cattle prods on anyone who gives them grief when they say it's not ready yet. That's my experience. Well, I haven't actually experienced the cattle prod side. I wish I had. I should have gone out and bought one and used it. I'd get done for assault, but at least the marketing department would get a kick in the teeth. Anyway, that's my rant over. And as far as Crossout goes, if you've got electronics, hang on to them because the price is going to shoot up. Otherwise, don't bother playing for a few days until they actually fix this. Right, toodaloo.